Hey. What up? What up, good people? What it do? What it do? Listen, before we get started, please just like, share, subscribe. Make sure your notification bell says all so that when I go live, you will get notified. Okay? Um, this is relationship episode 5, if I'm not mistaken. And I got my brother on here with me, my colleague, my comrade, whatever you want to call it, right? What up, Terry? It's thundering and lightning here where I'm at. So if it gets too bad, we might have to shut it down. Okay? But we here. We here for right now. Um, we're gonna talk about we're gonna start out with relations, but we're gonna talk about sexual relations tonight. Okay? And we're gonna talk about it because, you know, I'm gonna try to keep it cute. I'm gonna try to keep it cute. But we have a lot of people that don't think first. They just jump in the sack with this one, jump in the sack with that one. So we're gonna talk about it tonight. We're gonna talk about a few things, right? Because one thing that I want to talk about is the body count, right?
Oh,
Does it do you think it should matter about the body counts? Or do you think uh that's none of the person's business that you coming into a relationship with? I'm just saying, because I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I feel as though it ain't none of his damn business. Because first of all, I ain't no damn virgin. So why do you have to know what body counts are or whatever? I'm not no virgin. Okay. So why do you need to know how many bodies I done had? And
right.
then what tripped me out is that some people be wanting to know that, right? But they done had umpteen bodies.
Uh, Come on.
And they want to know what your body count is. Please. I'm not telling you shit. So you better not ask me. Real talk. Big dot. I'm not telling you nothing. What you need to know for? And you done had your share of bodies. So why you need to know how many bodies I done had? Go on about your business. You must don't want to be with me. I'm serious. What you think about that, Eagle? Talking about body count.
Look, whatever happened in the past, that's where it needs to stay. I don't
Right.
I don't think that knowing my body count or your body count is going to enhance the relationship. So
That's right.
I think that there are some things that just need to be kept to ourselves. Now, the question that should be asked: are you clean? You got STD, something that I need to know about? But other than that, nothing needs to, anything from the past needs to stay there. It needs to stay buried. We don't need to be digging up old dogs
Right.
because
Go ahead, Eagle.
what happens is that you find out how many people I've been with, and then I find out how many people you've been with. And the moment we get to arguing and fighting, now we throwing up body counts and all this crazy stuff. So no, that needs to stay on the low low. I'm done. So yeah, I think there are just some private things that shouldn't be up for discussion. Now, if you're just trying to find out how much of a freak I am, just ask that. But dealing with how many people I've been with ain't none of your business. So that's how I feel about it. But then who really wants to know that? Who really wants to know how many people somebody's been with that? Nah. But I guess some people are just quite comfortable in bringing that up and making it topic of conversation. Sometimes that can hurt a person more than do them good. So I think we need to choose conversations carefully. And like Lisa said, I ain't no virgin, so why we need to know how many body counts that I've got, and what is the importance of knowing that? That's what I would like to know. What is the point and the reasoning for knowing that? It's an insignificant detail that I don't think is relevant. I think the only thing that we need to take from the past relationships is to examine what went wrong, what happened, and what I can do to make that relationship better. The present one that I'm in. But other than that, nah. No. Somebody asked me that, I've been and fell out laughing in their face. But then again, we got to choose what is appropriate to talk about and what's inappropriate. And that there is, to me, an inappropriate conversation to have with somebody that you're trying to get to know or get hooked up with, and maybe one day run down the aisle with and say I do. So no, that is clearly not a good conversation to have. But for those out there that can have that conversation and be cool with it, more power to you. I take my hat off to you and I salute you. But the most important thing that I think you ought to be concerned with and worried about is if he, my sisters, if he's compatible for you, or brothers, if she's compatible for you, if you all are perfect for each other, not perfect, but perfect for each other. That's the thing. Getting to know one another. Yeah, that's my opinion on that. I don't know how nobody else feel, but I agree with Lisa that that's just not one of them conversations that we should have, and it's not cute to have such a conversation like that. Terry says that has more to say about them than you. The only time it makes a difference is if there is a medical issue. And I agree. I agree. But even with that, there's still no need to know how many folks I done slept with or how many people's beds I've been in and out. Come on, Lisa.
Yeah, I was trying to ear hustle too. I was trying to listen to y'all at the same time. I was doing something.
I know that's
Something
right.
seems to happen every time I get over here. Something happens in the midst of me once I get over here.
I know. I know.
I apologize.
That's with me too. So it's all good.
All good. I definitely apologize. Listen, y'all. Listen. I don't agree with that. Trying wanting to find out who you done, how many bodies you done slept with, stuff. You probably done had 20 of them. The thing of it is that if you all right, you ain't sick, you ain't trying to give nothing away, are you?
All right, the gift
That's
that
the
keep
thing.
giving.
And another thing is, we got to start using rubbers. We got to stop acting like it's a problem to use a rubber.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I know they ain't 100%, but still, better start using them.
That's
right. What we got to do. Right. Use rubbers, use condoms. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. It keeps you safe for the most part. You don't be trying to catch nothing, do you? Because some of you would just go out there and lay up, just gap them legs and have a field day. And you don't know if that man ate up with something or not. All you think about is it was good. He had a big pain and it was good to you for that moment. That's all you think about. And then later on, your little cootie be done broke out or something, or you have little creatures crawling around down there or something. You just never know.
Yes.
You never know. What? I got one of yours? Yeah.
That's why you got to be careful.
Yes.
And be selective.
I'm telling you. You gotta be careful. Don't trust nobody. Slap them condoms on that thing.
That's right.
And men, y'all start slapping them condoms on there, even if the woman don't want you to. Slap it. Even if you don't want to, slap it on there anyway.
I think the only appropriate time for you not to use one is with your mate.
Yes, when you done got married and stuff.
That's right. That's the only time.
Be with that person. Yeah.
Yeah, but just to be having one night
stand. I can't wait to get married. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna get married because it's gonna be a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta stop. People gotta stop going into relationships and marriages thinking that, listening to other people.
Right.
Because a lot of times, people relationships don't work out because for one, they weren't ready. They wasn't ready from the begin with. To begin with, you know what I mean? Like they wasn't ready to get into a relationship. And that's why a lot of times it doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You got to stop listening to those people that done got in relationships and it didn't work out. Because 9 times out of 10, sometimes people tell you shit because they don't want to see you, pursue a relationship. And it ended up turning out to be a good one. Some people be mad because they jumped into something and it didn't work out. So they might tell you anything.
Yep.
I done did a lot of work for myself. So my thing is, when I do get into a relationship, a marriage, it's going to be a beautiful thing.
It's supposed to be. a beautiful thing in marriage.
Yeah. I'm not selling them for anything else. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And the minute that I get a feeling of something that it's not right or it's not meant to be, I'm gone. I'm not wasting no time.
That's it.
I'm not wasting no time.
Because
Because a lot of times we be seeing stuff and we
yes,
we so pressed and some people be so pressed and desperate, they miss it. You know
yes,
what I mean? They miss the thing. They miss those things that you see that let you know that this is not it. This is
that's
not
right.
the one. You know,
That's
you
right.
got you got to stop being like that. Some of us got to get out of that. You know, desperate fever.
Right. I
Hmm.
agree. Because you don't want to be so
Because
tied to anybody.
that's right. That's right, Eagle.
You
So you
really don't.
gotta put things in perspective and make sure you're ready
Yes,
when that time comes. Work on yourself while you're single. Work on yourself.
that's right.
Fix those things about yourself that you don't like.
Yes.
Hmm. Don't wait until you find somebody and then you decide you want to try to change.
Right. Because that's going to crumble immediately.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think if a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people would do that, do the work on themselves,
Mm-hmm.
change and work out the things that they need to work on and get out of them, then you can have a better and healthier relationship as well as a healthy, intimate relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
But you gotta be
true.
ready.
You absolutely have to be ready. And
And it takes
maturity,
work.
it does take work. And maturity is more than just a number. It's your
Right.
behavior. It's your actions. So you got those are some things you got to think about and consider.
That's right. That's right. And some people don't want to hear that. They just want to do what they want to do. But that's why stuff don't work out a lot of times.
Yeah,
Because you want to do what you want to do. A lot of you don't want to hear nothing. You don't want to listen. When somebody try to give you good advice, a lot of you
that's
don't
right.
want to hear it. You don't want to listen to nothing.
That's right.
And that's why a lot of things in your life is all jacked up.
Yes, that is true.
One thing I have learned is how to listen.
Yes. If you can be a
And
good listener,
sometimes,
you can learn.
that's right. Even if you're one of those people, I used to talk fast. I was a
Hmm.
fast talker. So I had to take and put something in my mouth so I could shut up. Like a piece of candy, something, you know what I mean? A lollipop or something. I had to learn how to be quiet.
Right.
Because I just was talking fast and I moved. Let me tell you what that came from though. My addiction. That came from
Mm.
my addiction when I was out there in the streets. It's fast, always moving fast, fast.
Right.
Everything was fast. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when it was time for me to be quiet and listen, I couldn't because I had practiced that behavior for so long that it was
Right.
hard for me. You know, it was hard for me to slow down and listen. So
Right.
I would put candy in my mouth or a lollipop or something.
Right.
So I could be quiet and listen
Hmm.
while the other person was talking, you know.
Well, a lot of
And I
people
had
need
to
to
do
learn
that for
that.
a while until I got to a place, huh?
A lot of people need to learn how to do that.
Yeah, I had to do that for a while till I learned, till I could get back to myself,
Right.
and slow down. After a while, I got back to myself and I slowed down. I was able to slow down.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I was moving fast. Everything was fast.
Mm. We, we need to, as you said, we need to learn how to listen
Mm-hmm.
to folks that's experienced things before us because
Mm-hmm.
they've been through it. They gone through it. They got the hat, the t-shirt, and the shoes to match. So that means that they have some form of wisdom and knowledge to give
Right.
you to prevent you from making the same mistakes that they have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then a lot of people
And
they
stop
think,
thinking. Oh, go ahead. I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
No, go ahead. Eva. I thought you was finished. I'm sorry.
A lot of people think, well, a lot of males think with the head, but not between their shoulders, but between their legs. And a lot of women are led by that thing between their legs. And this is how they end up in bad positions.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true. And
Yeah.
some women be thinking that their punani is just so good.
Hmm.
And they be thinking that when they whip it on that man, they gonna make that man marry them and give up all his money and everything.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Now I don't know. Uh, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if the Funanis is one of them is gooder than the other. I don't know. That
Right.
from the understanding I get, they all look alike.
And probably all feel the same.
So, huh?
And probably all feel the same.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Let
Somebody might be one person might be a little wetter than the other,
right.
or whatever. But I don't understand that. You hear some guys, they be like, "Oh man, that thing was good. That girl got some good."
Ugh.
And I be wondering sometimes, is that really true, or is they just saying that because it's the thing to say? They want to have something to talk about.
Probably because they want to have something to talk about. Because unless they doing something that I don't know, it's just a conversation piece.
That's what I thought. Because I was like, now, all from what the women said, all of them look the same. All of them look the same.
Yeah.
Some of them might be a little beat up more than I'm just saying, y'all. I don't know. Some of them might be a little beat up than the other one.
Well.
Oh Lord, I didn't just say that, did I?
Oh yes. But
Did
it's
I just
honest.
say that, y'all?
Yes, but it's honest. It's honest and
Yeah,
it's
I'm being honest though, because some people been out there and they be, they be doing their thing.
yeah.
They be going around and round and round, around and round and round. So that's what I figured. Maybe some of theirs is a little beat up more than the other. I don't know, but from what I know, they all look the same. I don't know, but anywho, my thing is, but I'm gonna tell you something. I love my black women. I love my black men, but I think we all need to heal. We need to all take time to heal
Absolutely.
because a lot of it is so broken. a lot of us are so broken, you know. We don't
Yeah.
need to be in no relationships or any of that. We really don't. We need to work on self,
Yeah.
find ourselves, seriously, and take time out for yourself to make yourself better.
That's right.
Because I've seen so many, excuse me, I've seen so many men leave their women and children behind and went on
Right.
about their business. I've seen a lot of men do that.
Right.
And my thing is, there's something wrong there. Any two time you can walk off on your child, the woman
Mm-hmm.
that's got your child, that you can walk off on her and don't look back.
Right.
There's something wrong. There's something wrong there.
It definitely is.
And I'm not saying, let me go back a little bit. I'm not saying all men. I said
Right.
some. See, because
Right.
sometimes one thing I've noticed about the internet, motherfuckers don't listen.
Yes.
You feel me? You say stuff and they just run with it. They just take whatever,
Yeah.
they pick it apart and they take what they want and run with it. And I'm gonna tell you what made me say this. I was looking at that scenario with Monique, right?
Uh-huh.
This is a little off topic, but we going back to what I was saying. But I was
Right.
looking at that scenario with Monique, how everybody was coming for her, trying to make it sound like she was coming at DL daughter and stuff. When I went
Right.
and looked at it, and if I had to listen to what people were saying, I would have thought that what they were saying was true, right?
Right.
I went back and looked at the scenario, what happened, right? And come
Uh-huh.
to find out, it wasn't even like they were saying. She did not go after his daughter. She said,
Wow.
from what happened, the way he carried it with his daughter says a
Uh-huh.
lot about his character. That's what
Okay.
she said. That's not going at his daughter.
No, um that's addressing his character, his
Okay,
behavior.
right. That's not going at his daughter, but because so many people dislike her,
Right.
right? They took that and picked it apart and made it something that it wasn't.
Yes.
And by me being a free thinker, by me thinking for myself,
Right.
I went and checked, right? Because I
Uh-huh.
said to myself, that don't sound like Monique. Let me go look at the video myself and see what was said.
Right.
And I'm glad I did. Because it wasn't what everybody was saying.
Mm.
Totally different, you know?
Right.
So I just don't understand why, you know, and I notice a lot of people do that on the internet. They don't listen to what's being said. They grab what you say and pick it apart and twist it and flip it upside downwards and all that shit and make
Yes.
it what they want it to be.
Absolutely.
Especially if they don't like you,
Right.
you know. And for some reason, a lot of the black women always trying to jump on Monique. And I don't know where it comes from. I like Monique and Daddy.
Right.
That's what she called her husband. I like Monique and Daddy. Right? I do. I
Yeah.
like them. Right? Not just because they come from Baltimore, but like I see myself in her. I see a lot of myself in her.
Right.
And I like her. She stands 10 toes down on her shit. I like that. She don't care what you got to say. If she
Right.
knows she right,
She
she gonna
right.
stand 10 toes down in it.
Absolutely.
I like that. I like that about her. You know what I mean?
And
And
that's
her
what a lot
husband
of
be
people need
right
to do.
there. Huh?
That's what a lot of people need to do. When you know that you're right, you
Yeah.
stand 10 toes deep in it.
But I think, but Eagle, I think what it is that a lot of them get mad with her because they not like she is.
Right.
You know what I
But
mean? They not like her, and I think that's why so many of them try to attack her. Every little thing she do and say, it seemed like they be waiting, right?
right.
So they can attack. Just like with when she was talking about the bonnet,
Mm-hmm.
when she was talking about the bonnet, and she said, "I'm talking to my babies."
Right.
She said, "Cause I love y'all for real," right?
That's right.
And she was talking about the bonnet, and everybody, oh man, she lit the internet on fire.
Yes,
Everybody
she
was
did.
talking about her in the bonnet, right?
That's right.
Which she made a lot of sense to me because my mother was like that. My
Yeah.
mother was like that. You ain't going outside with hair rollers and slippers and your pajamas on. That ain't
Right.
working. You ain't walking out of here like that.
That's right.
You know, my mother was like that. My mother ain't play that shit.
I know that's right.
And to this day, my kids don't do it either. My daughter, you can't pay her to go outside with her bonnet on or some slippers or pajamas.
Right.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, I don't care if she just going to the store. Guess what? She going up there and take her shower and put on her clothes and stuff, and then go to the store.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Mhm. But
Not
I
be
just couldn't
going.
understand that. Every time she say something, they going after her. That's messed up. That's really messed up. We got so much self hate going on. It's just sad. It's just sad. It
Well,
really is. That's where a lot of that shit come from. That's self hate. When every time you just constantly got to go at your own people. Every time you turn around, you going at your own people. That's self hate. You can't
and
even
I,
have a conversation with her. You know what I mean?
right. But not
That's
only
bad.
that, she's a strong black woman in the first place.
That, mm-hmm.
And
That
and
plays a
so
part in it too.
people don't know how to deal with someone with that strong
Mm-hmm.
mentality and attitude.
Mm-hmm.
So they go and start tearing them down and depicting them apart
Mm-hmm.
because they're facing something that they would like to be, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
But they can be just as strong if they just do the work.
That's right. And Monique is not no sellout. I
Right.
think people get mad with her too because she's not a sellout.
That's right.
You know?
She gonna stand on her thoughts and what's right, and you can take it or leave it.
That's right. I like her for that. I do.
Of course, she's a fighter,
Mm-hmm.
not in the sense of physically fighting, but she fights for what she
Right.
wants,
That's right. And she
and
don't let people just do her any kind of way.
that's right. And so because she,
I was tripping.
mm-hmm,
All of them tried to go at her. Steve Harvey, of course, he tried to put his little 2 cent in it.
right, I remember that.
Everybody was going at Monique. It was everybody went at Monique.
Right,
Nobody said anything to say about D.L. Hughley.
right,
Everybody went at Monique.
yep,
You know what that was all about.
uh,
Because they don't look at Monique as one of them.
right,
You know what I mean?
uh
They
huh,
don't. They don't look at her as one of them. So that was all. That was that. That's what that was all about in my book.
yeah, I can
That's
agree.
how I see it. They don't look at her as though she's one of them. So
Right,
everybody had something to say. Even Vivica Fox
right,
tried to come at her. Talking about she know better than to come at me like that. I said, girl,
wow,
I was saying to myself, if it's that serious, why her ass wasn't over there on that live talking shit?
right. Because she knew she was gonna
You know
get.
what I mean?
She knows she was gonna get you out real quick.
Right. Vivica Fox is a trip. All of them queen. What they call themselves? Queen of
Queen
what
of
is that called?
something.
Queen of soul, souls of queen,
Or
whatever the
something
hell
like
they call
that.
themselves.
Yeah.
But Vivica Fox and Lisa Ray, they always got something to say about
Yeah.
somebody. They always got something to say about somebody. I tripped out off of that.
Yeah. When you find that you find that it's harder to deal with that, as especially as women and men, that it's harder to deal with your own stuff. So when you have a platform like that, you can dig where you want to dig without consequences and repercussions.
But what is she doing with herself? She has so much to say to Monique. What
Lisa
is
Ray,
Vivica
Vivica and Lisa Ray got some issues going on
Well, I knew that. I've been knew that.
that they not dealing with. And so when you have a topic such as this, it's easier for them to deal with Monique's issues or situation than it is for them to face their own. Because right now, I don't think Lisa Ray and the Brat is in a good place right now. So allegedly,
I heard something about that. I don't know how true it is. You know what I mean? Because you got to take what you hear on the internet with a grain of salt. Even though some people take the shit and act like it's true, you know.
right.
But you got to take what you hear on the internet with a grain of salt. Now, somebody had put out a video about them. Wait a minute. And they were saying that they not really sisters.
What? Okay.
They were saying they not really sisters. They lovers. They was lovers. And Lisa got mad because what's her name? We just called her name. What's her name?
The Brat.
The
Or
Brat.
Vivica.
No, the Brat. Lisa Ray got mad because the Brat left and went on about her business and hadn't really said nothing to Lisa Ray, right?
Right.
So she had got mad about that. So that was an issue. But I don't, like I said, again, I don't know how true that is.
Right.
There's a video that I think Tasha K did it.
You know, some people can't handle a strong woman. And because she's strong, they label her as being that infamous B word that ends in itch. And
come on,
Eagle. Difficult to work with.
Come on, Eagle.
And all of this. But you can't let people just walk all over you.
That's right.
You know, she's been in the business for a while now, and so she knows the ins and outs of it. And so if she sees an injustice going on that's concerning her or anybody else, she's going to stand and fight until it gets right. And it's nothing wrong with that.
So she should. That's right.
Absolutely.
You got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
That's right. That's the saying.
I do. I salute her. I salute her big time.
Of course.
I don't care what nobody say. I love Monique. I really do.
Of course.
For real. Because she's a soldier for real.
Oh, she don't take no mess. So you got to respect
people out on that bullshit.
Yeah.
That's why they don't like her. She call you out on your bullshit. She don't give a fuck how you feel about her. She will call
That's
you out.
true.
And then she go and get her husband and they do a live video.
But
They
she's
get together and
classy
they
with it.
press some shit.
She's classy with it. She has a level of class and tact with it.
Oh yeah.
She just don't
Oh
get
yeah.
on there and start cussing everybody out. Now she will use some colorful, profound language, but she has a tact with it. It depends on which one you get. You get the angry
Mm-hmm.
Monique, or you get the calm one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. You know who she had a good video with? I mean, a good interview with?
who is
She
that?
has Madison.
Really?
When you get a chance, check that interview out. That interview was deep. It
Okay.
was. It was a good interview.
I'll have to look at that.
Mm-hmm. And I think some people get mad with her because she's happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's happy.
You know how some people don't like it when they see somebody and they happy,
Right.
you know, or they look like they done found some peace in their life. And
Right.
Monique looks like that. She's not aging fast or none of that. She looks
No,
good.
she's not. She does.
She looks good and she looks happy when you see her. You know?
That's because she's done the work.
Mm-hmm.
She's
And
worked
they
on
talk about
herself.
she done fell off. She falling off.
How
She
is she
shouldn't have
falling
time
off?
to be running her mouth. She falling off. I'm like, what the hell is these people talking about? Monique been hitting the stage.
Right.
What is they talking about?
You know that's envious folks talking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is.
And it's sad. It's so sad how we be so against each other. We don't know how to cheer each other on or nothing. That's
Exactly.
bad. That's bad.
It is. But what the thing that I like about it is that even though it took some time and it took some years,
Mm-hmm.
there was a come together with her and the director of the Butler. What is his name?
Lee Daniels.
Lee Daniels. They finally came together and
Mm-hmm.
squashed that thing.
Yeah. And this
So,
would trip me out with that. She was on stage. She
right,
was somewhere doing her thing. And he came to where she was at and
right,
apologized to her
exactly.
in public in front of everybody.
Yes,
That speaks volume to me. See, this is the
absolutely.
problem. Some people look at stuff and they don't think for themselves. They
Right,
listen to what other people say, and they let their feelings, the shit that's going on with themselves, affect them about how it affects them about how they look at other people. You understand what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah,
And that's what the problem is. But that spoke volume. Anybody who had, who can look at it right, he went to her and apologized to her in public
exactly.
around everybody while she was
Exactly.
on stage. That said a whole lot right there.
It does. It,
That told you, look, whatever went down, he was
mm-hmm.
wrong.
Right.
He was wrong, and he came to her and apologized. That's what that told you right there. But see, people
Yeah.
don't read into stuff right. They got their personal shit letting it affect them. Their thinking,
Right.
But that's what that was. He came. Don't nobody do that unless they realized they was wrong, straight up.
Uh-huh. And they
And he was
humbled
a man.
themselves.
I salute him too because that's what you call a
Exactly.
man. He
Exactly.
went and apologized to her in front of everybody.
Exactly. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's
That's right.
supposed to be
That's
done.
right.
When you know that you have messed up and things have went left and You done let some time go by for you to sit back and
Right.
think about and examine the situation, and then
Yeah.
examine your part in it in order to come to the conclusion that it was messy. And it don't have to be
Right.
that way.
Mm-hmm.
And so I salute him too for going to fixing that. It's good to
Mm-hmm.
see
And
black.
listen, he realized that for one, she's a good person.
Right.
Her acting is good. Her comedy is good. You
Right.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because he apologized to her and he said, now let's do some business.
Yes.
You know? Because he know he can make money with her. He knows she good. You know, she knows she good at what she do.
Absolutely.
But I'm glad they worked it out too.
Yes.
But you know, some people, because he spoke on that. He spoke about her and Lee Daniels, the situation they had. And he
Mm-hmm.
said Lee Daniels came and apologized to her because he knew. He said his people, the people that's in his circle that really love him, let him
Right.
know that he need to straighten that out. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes
Yeah.
you get up and you get up in things, you start making money and stuff, and sometimes things, you know what I mean?
Right.
You end up, making some mistakes and stuff,
Absolutely.
And sometimes people that love you, the people that really love you, will take and pull your coattail.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And be
That's
like,
right.
wait a minute, wait a minute. This is wrong. You got to straighten this out. But this
Right.
is not right. This is not you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what he was saying when they was up on the live. They spoke about that. And they was
Okay.
like, he came and apologized like a man was supposed to do. You know?
Absolutely.
And he said, her husband said, yeah, people that really love him that was in his circle told him that he needed to make that right.
Right.
And
And
that's
he
what he
should
did.
have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the details of what took place and what happened, but it should have been a fix as it was.
But from the stuff that I was hearing, right?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, Monique's story never changed.
Right.
People was getting mad with her, talking about, won't she just let it go?
No.
No, you don't just let it go.
That's right.
People done blackballed you,
Yeah.
and
Which
you
means
just gonna let it go. No, you don't let it go, especially when you know you wasn't wrong and you
right.
didn't do anything wrong. No, you don't just let it go.
That's right.
And they was talking about, people was talking about, I'm getting tired of hearing it. Monique needs to stop. She just needs to stop. No, she didn't need to stop. But look what happened for her as a result of her not going somewhere, being quiet.
Right.
Netflix picked her up and gave her what she won her judgment with Netflix.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
So they
she
gave
did.
her what she was asking for,
They
right?
gave her what she wanted. That's right.
I think it's more than
If
that.
she had just shut up and went somewhere and sat down, she wouldn't have got that.
That's right.
They would have gave her what she want, what they wanted to give her, and left it at that.
Right.
But she knew her worth.
That's it.
That's where I'm going at with this. She knew her worth.
Yes.
And she said, they not gonna do me like this.
That's right.
And she said she brung up somebody. She said they gave them a certain
Amount
she
of
was
money.
saying they had gave them a certain amount of money, but trying to give her
less.
this little bit of change,
Right.
But she knew her worth. That's
right.
why she said she wasn't shutting up and sitting down. She knew her worth, and she fought, and she won.
Yes. And that's
That's what I'm
it.
talking about.
When you know your worth,
That's right.
then you don't settle for less. When
That's
you
right.
know
That's
the
how I might
value.
go with it. That's right.
So yeah,
Hmm.
a lot of people need to learn their worth
That's
and
right.
their
Take heed.
value. Because if not,
That's right.
people will keep stepping over you, stepping on you, and going on and giving you
Hmm.
what they feel like you deserve when you deserve
Hmm.
more.
That's right.
So
You got to know your worth. Hmm. You can't fold. You got to know your worth, and you got to stand on it.
stand firm. That's right.
And if they hadn't gave her that money, she was gonna tell them take that shit down.
Uh-huh. I believe she was.
Take that shit down. I
I believe she was because
don't
she
blame her.
knows the word.
I'd have did. That's right. I'd have did the same thing. So I say the people that truly love, care, and respect you will tell you the sound truth and not they sugarcoat a lot. That's right. That's right. But you know what? In this world we living in today, so many people, right,
Mm-hmm.
have rather hear so many people rather hear a lie than to hear
Then
the
the
truth.
truth. Hmm.
And that's
That's
so
right.
sad. But that's what goes on in America today. A lot of
Yes.
our people would rather sit somewhere and let somebody tell them a bald faced lie than for them to hear the truth.
That's right.
And that is so sad. That's so sad.
It is. Because look at
That
all
is so
that
sad.
the people went through before us, before we got here.
Hmm.
Look at all the trials and the tribulations they had to go through to obtain success and still
Hmm.
be paid less than what they were valued.
Hmm.
And it's not fair.
Mm-mm.
Even when you look at
It's sad.
today's world, it's still going on.
Hmm.
It is still going on.
That's right,
Partic-
Eagle.
Particularly in my life when I was working for a well known grocery store, they my worth was bigger than what they were showing me. I knew
Right.
my value, but y'all playing these little games, and you will pay someone that is not as committed as I am, who will call off, who will do whatever. You'll pay them more instead of paying more to the one that's running around busting their ass all the time.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's still going on.
Or somebody will come in and say they a different color than you are.
Yeah,
But you the hard worker. They'll take and try to get rid of you and hire the person that's another color.
exactly. Yes,
And you done
indeed.
showed them that you a hard worker.
Yes, it happens all the time.
Yes, all the time, everywhere. Just like when people sell out, right?
Right.
When people sell out and they think that their life gonna change because they selling out. Let me tell you
Mm-mm.
something. At the end of the day, they're gonna remind you of who you are.
Yes, on
Trust
a
and believe.
daily basis.
Yes, they're gonna remind you of who you are. They're going to use you for what they want to use you for, and then they're going to kick your ass to the curb and
That's
remind
right.
you of who you are. So I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that at all. But you got a lot of people that'll do it.
Yes. Yeah.
You got a lot of people that'll do it.
And that's the ones that settle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's sad.
It is. It's right sad.
It's sad the way the world is today and the people in it. And as you
Yep.
always say, your own kind will screw you royal.
Yep. That's so sad too.
Yeah.
That you gotta pay attention to your own just as much as you gotta pay attention to the ops.
All right.
You know what I mean? You gotta watch your own because you're not sure if what your own gonna do. So you gotta
Right.
watch them just as hard as you watching the ops.
That's right.
It's just all fucked up.
Because you expect the ops to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't expect your own to do it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
But then they sold out too, so what can you expect?
Yeah, that's true too, Eagle. That's true.
These folks will sell their mama, their brothers, their sisters just for a little cash.
Right. And that's sad. Like that little cash, it ain't even gonna last you that long.
Right.
The little cash that you sell out for ain't even gonna last you that long. That's sad.
Right.
That's really
It is.
sad. It's
But what
heartbreaking.
can you do? Well, what you can do is start your own
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
remember what it was like, how you were treated, and don't treat the next person that way.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So
And that's what I say all the time.
yeah, you have to.
I get things started the way I want to get them started.
Right.
I'm not gonna treat people the way they treat me, or the way I seen them treat other people.
Mm-hmm.
And if I find out that you're a sellout, I'm just going, get rid of you.
Right.
I ain't got a whole lot to say. And, there's no need for me to say a whole lot because you're going to get yours.
Right. That is so true.
You can't stab people in the back and think that you're going to walk away and that's it.
Yeah.
It's over.
And see, what they don't really
That's
think
not
about
right, though.
is the fact that if they did it to me, they're gonna do it to you too, sooner or later.
Mhm.
Because somebody else is gonna come along that's got better qualifications or whatever, and they gonna bump you right on out the way,
Mhm.
and then you'll be back at the bottom of the totem pole.
It's sad because if we all came, just imagine, just think of this right quick. Excuse me. Think of this right quick, and we can wrap it up. Just imagine if we all came together, right? I'm gonna tell you what I've been
Yes.
looking at a lot. Don't you know Brother Ben X? I don't know if y'all watch him or not. Brother Ben X and them, they came together. People done bought land, right? All of them done came together. They done bought land. They got a whole lot of land out there where they be going at. And they got people that's coming in that wants to be a part of what they doing. And so the
Right.
people are buying pieces of the land.
Wow.
They growing food on it and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, if all of us was to do that, come together and start doing that, OMG,
The danger we could be
that
in.
would be a beautiful thing.
Because when people come
Seriously, it would be
together,
a beautiful thing if we could do that. Come together, buy land, start businesses and different things like that.
right,
You know, they got their own school going on.
wow.
The kids go to their own school. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we come together, we can be a dangerous set of folks. And not in a
Yeah,
violent way, but
that's right.
with power with power.
That's right. Because we got so much talent and stuff. You
Yeah,
know, we got so much, we just got so much going for ourselves,
that's right.
you know? And if we
I
put it
agree.
all together, OMG.
The
And
things
I
we
don't
could
think
do.
people even think I don't think people think like that. I
No,
don't
they
know
don't.
why. I don't know why our people feel like they don't deserve that or they not worthy of that.
Right.
You know, a lot it just seems like a lot of our people think that they not good enough for that. They don't deserve the good things in life.
Right. I guess it
And
goes
that's
back to the
bullshit.
I guess it goes back to the slave mentality.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what, Eagle? I agree with that to a certain extent.
Hmm.
I agree with that to a certain extent because after a while, you can change your mindset. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree, but how many people out here is going to do that? To change that mindset, to do the work that
Well, you
they
gotta
need
be
to do.
you gotta be well listen, they gotta start thinking more of their self. They gotta start
Exactly.
thinking more of their self so that they can do it. Because
Exactly.
let me tell you something. You're not like that. I'm not like that. Charlie not like that.
Absolutely not, because we have grown and mature and we have knowledge. It may not be a
Right. But
lot
what
of
I'm saying is
knowledge.
that I have never, let me tell you something. I have never felt like that.
Absolutely.
Okay. I've never been in that, like in that part like that, like some people be.
Right.
And like I say, I feel as though it's something that can be done if you want to do it.
Exactly.
The question is, if do you want to do it?
That's the thing. Do you want to change that?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people act like they don't want to.
And that's the thing. They don't.
Right. Tari said we can't be held accountable for someone else's actions and decisions. We can only be accountable for our actions and decisions. Right. That's
Right.
true. That's not, no, we're not saying that. We're just
Right.
saying that people can make those changes if they really wanted to. That's what
That's
we
right.
saying. We not, you know what I'm saying? We not putting their actions, like we're not saying we holding ourselves accountable for somebody else's actions. We saying that people can do it if they really wanted to.
Exactly.
But the thing
Point.
of it is do they really want to?
That's it.
And you said we must remember every tub sets on its own battle. Right? Well, yeah, that's true. But yeah, but I think you was kind of missing what we were saying. We was just saying that people can make the change if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But some people act as though they don't want to make the change.
I think
You
they
know,
find
they
a
could do it.
comfortability.
Huh?
I think they find a comfortability in standing on someone else's tub instead of reflecting and standing on the right tub. And what I mean by that is they would rather stand on the shoulders of another race than to look back and stand on the shoulders of their own.
Right. Okay. Right. Because I think a lot of them got in their head that the ops would do more than their own.
Yeah. And that's
You
a sad
know?
factor.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It really is. It really is. It really is. It really is.
It is sad
But
because all of us are not the same.
no, we're not.
We will
See, I feel like this. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
we will partner up with it if you can commit. Some people aren't committed enough to partner up with folks. And I don't know
Right.
if that's because of fear or what.
It could be done.
Yes.
Like I said, we find the right people. I do think we just gotta start connecting with the right people.
Yes.
I feel like it can come together. It can be done. You just have to start connecting with the right people.
Right.
You know?
That's true.
I'm a firm believer in that. I feel as though if you start connecting with people that want to do what you're trying to do, it'll
Right.
happen. It's gonna happen. You
Yeah.
know?
That's right.
But you gotta connect yourself with people that's thinking like you and that's gonna move like you.
Absolutely.
I was in here today. I did take all my pictures of my clothes for the thrift store.
All right now.
Because you can't sell stuff on Instagram, right?
I think you can. I believe you can.
I do believe you can. And I'm gonna start my thrift store. My daughter set it up for me. Now I gotta put the pictures on there.
Okay.
I had so many jeans. I had so many pairs of jeans, y'all, that I couldn't fit no more. Nice jeans. Some of them brand new.
Okay.
Some of them brand new. I ain't even had them on.
Hey.
I took the tags off of them. I think I tried them on to see how they fit, and I never did wear them. Then when I went back and put them on, they was too little.
Oh my.
They were too little.
Lord, what can you say?
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Tari said some people have been so used to eating crumbs they don't know anything else unless a person
Right.
changes their vision. They will continue to eat crumbs. Yeah, that's true. That's true because at one time, like, and I still deal with this a little bit, but I keep working on myself and pushing myself,
Right.
procrastinating. And I would do something and then I get distracted because my daughter got to eat. Then you got to change her. Then you got to do her too. This, that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
By the time I finish with her, I'm exhausted.
Of course.
Okay. Because sometimes I can do it. She'll let me do it and everything will go smooth. Right.
Right.
But then sometimes she be in her world and she wants to fight.
Oh.
She wants to fight you. So I gotta oh boy, try to work in between her fighting.
Right.
And by the time I finish, I'll be exhausted. I'm serious. I'll be exhausted.
Of course.
I'll be exhausted.
Of course you are.
So what the thing? Huh?
Of course you are, because you've been in a fight.
Yes, she be fighting her ass off, okay? And I be exhausted. I be like, oh boy. And so I don't get back to do what I started doing
Right.
because now I'm tired.
Yes.
And I be exhausted and I go somewhere and sit down. Sometimes I end up laying across the bottom of my bed and I end up taking a nap.
See?
Because I be just that exhausted from trying to change her and she trying to fight.
Right.
And I don't spank her, because of how she is. I don't be spanking her or nothing. So.
But you do the right thing by talking to her and talking her down, trying to talk her down.
Yeah, I do. I tell her, no fight.
Right.
No fight, Shelly. And sometimes she'll listen, but sometimes she won't.
I
and them days that she don't listen, it's terrible for me.
It's rough. It is rough.
It is, but I be exhausted, and so then it makes it hard for me to go back and finish what I was doing because now I'm exhausted. You know what I mean?
Right.
So sometimes I do. Sometimes I push myself, even if I'm tired. If I can push myself and get it done, I will.
Uh-huh.
But it don't always work out like that all the time,
Right.
But I'm gonna get it together.
Yes. It's all gonna work together.
Yeah, I ran across something today. I'm thinking about getting into it. And the person that helps you with it is really tuned in, and she takes her time with you, and she helps you. You reach out if you got questions and stuff. She do take time out and help you and stuff. So I might get into it. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
All right.
I'm really thinking about it. And this YouTube thing, I don't know. I'm sticking with it because I haven't, nothing else has came up.
Right.
Like nothing else has came up to tell me, that I need to go in another direction.
Right.
But sometimes I look at this and I be like, is it worth it? But then I think about it, and it is, because like I said, it's a lot of people. I didn't realize that it was that many people that even listened to me. You know what I mean? Right. Like I said, I had not been looking at the analytics. I'm be honest with you. I have not looked at the analytics in I don't know how long. I did not know I had all them views. I really did. Until me and you looked at it the other night, and I was like, what in the hell?
Yes.
I'm serious. I didn't have a clue.
Yes.
So, and it's something that I like doing, though. I guess that's why I don't want to stop either. Because it's something that I like to do,
Right.
I like to give out good information.
Absolutely.
And I don't know, it just does something to me when I get up here and I be talking about certain stuff. Right. Woo! I be gone then. I get hyped.
Yeah.
I be gone. Y'all to see me. I be gone.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's a good thing. It feels good when you're giving out good information, something that can help somebody.
Yes.
It just feels good. Sorry, say, please have a prayer circle, a faith circle, wisdom circle, and an inspirational circle. That's true. Well, I do have one. Listen, let me tell you something about that. Sometimes some people don't have a circle with people, but what you do, you make your own circle. Right.
Yeah.
Always remember that. Make your own circle. You ain't gotta wait to have people, for you to make your own circle. Have a circle. You make your own circle.
That's right.
You can take yourself and pray, have faith, wisdom, and inspiration.
Yes.
You can have all that within yourself.
That's right.
And that's where we gotta learn that. We gotta learn that everything starts with you.
Yes.
Everything starts with you, which means you can take yourself and make yourself any kind of way you want to make yourself. If you want to be inspirational, you can do that. If
Right.
you want to be prayer, you can do that. Faith, you
Yes.
can do that. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Wisdom, you can do that. And if you don't have enough wisdom, you can always get it from somewhere else.
That's right.
You can always get it from somewhere else. You
So
know, that's the thing. A lot of people be scared, or if they're not scared, they don't want to ask questions.
right.
You know, because some people make it think that it makes them look dumb.
Yes. That old week.
You know, and let me enlighten you on that. No question is a dumb question.
That's right.
I don't know if some of y'all ever heard that before, but let me tell you,
yeah.
because my mother told me that when I was real young. No question is a dumb question. When you
That's
don't
right.
ask questions, that's dumb.
Come on.
That's dumb when you don't ask questions and you need
That's
to
right.
know something.
That is so true.
I ask if it's something I don't know. Me and Eagle be talking. If he might say something, I might say, I ain't down with that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all right with saying that because guess what? He's going to enlighten me. So then when I walk away, I know it now because he has enlightened me.
Oh.
You know, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
You're supposed to let him know, you know, when you're talking, you're supposed to let the person know you don't know, or I'm not too familiar with that. I don't have a problem with. I don't know why people got a problem with saying it. I don't have a problem with saying it because that's how you learn stuff. By
Yes,
telling a person you don't know.
That's right.
And there's nothing wrong with not knowing because we're not perfect people.
That's right.
It's a lot of stuff we don't know. We don't know everything. And that's okay.
Absolutely.
That's okay. Eagle told me a lot of stuff.
And I
It's
tell
stuff
you,
that I didn't know about the Bible. And I asked Eagle, because Eagle is he you know, he's very sharp when it comes to the Bible.
no.
I'm not too sharp. Huh?
I'm not that sharp with it. I'm still learning.
Well, you're still learning, but you know more than me when it comes to that. So
Yeah.
I ask you stuff, you know what I mean? If I
Yeah.
don't know, I say I don't know. Because I noticed that you're a lot sharper than me when it comes to that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I got you.
And so yeah, I don't have a problem with saying I ain't familiar with that. Oh, I don't know that. What you
Right.
talking about? I don't have a problem with that because I know once I say I don't know, he's going to enlighten me.
That's right.
He's going to break it down for me.
And if I can't at that moment, I tell you, give me some time. Let me research it, and
Right.
I'll come back because I don't know
Right.
everything, but I know enough.
Right.
And it goes back to what
And
you
it's
said
okay.
about being imperfect. We are imperfect beings,
Right.
and we know in part, and we know in half.
Right.
And so if you just don't know, I'd rather tell you let me check that out than rather sit here and tell you a lie.
That's
Yeah.
right. Tari say, Miss Lisa, at least the exhaustion was a benefit to you and your daughter. A lot of people say they're tired, but don't know they're tired. That's what makes you a great mother and mommy. You don't run away. Thank you, Tari. I sure don't.
Yeah.
No matter how, you know, it gets exhausting sometimes. It do. I'll be lying to sit up here and say, "Oh, everything is good." everything is
Right.
peachy. You
Right.
know, no, it's not. It's not. Everything is not always peachy.
That's right.
I get tired. You know, I miss her father not being here because her father would take her and, you know, go ahead, Lisa. I got her. You
Right.
know, where I could get some me time. You know, and so now
Absolutely.
he done passed on. It's I don't have anybody that do that. You know,
That's right.
so it does. It get you know, a little overwhelmed sometimes.
Right.
Excuse me, y'all. It gets a little overwhelming sometimes, but I regroup and keep pushing forward. You know,
That's it. That's all you can
what makes
do.
it easier though is that I know what I got to do. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
So that's what makes it a lot easier because I know what I got to do. Like every day, I know what's up against me.
Right.
So that's what makes it easier too. You know, because I already know what the deal is. So yeah.
Absolutely.
And my oldest daughter, she helps me out sometime too. She do. She helps me out a lot. I
Yeah.
just don't like. I don't like putting too much on her because she don't have no children.
Right.
You know, and she don't have no kids because she don't want none right now,
I
and
know
that's her
that's
right.
right.
And she don't have to. It's not her place to be taking care of my child. It's not her
Right.
place to do that. She don't have no kids because she not ready for that,
Right.
and that's understandable. So I don't you know reflect on her. I don't look at her as though she gotta help me. No, she don't.
Right.
No, she don't. Cause one day somebody said that to me. Well,
What?
Angel was there. I said, and what that mean? What do that mean? You know? And I had to tell them, let me tell you something. Angel don't have no children
Right.
by choice. She don't want no kids right now, which
That's it.
means she don't want to be taking care of none.
Hmm.
Just because she here with me doesn't mean that she gotta watch my child. That's still my responsibility.
Right.
You know, I don't impose on her like that. Now, if I got something important to do and she's
Hmm.
here, yes, she will watch my child. She will watch my daughter. She don't have a problem with that, you
Right.
know. But I don't make that a habit. Most of the time, I'm at home with my daughter.
Right.
Or if she go to school and I got something to do, I hurry up and go do what I got to do and get back before her bus comes.
Right.
You know. But I don't impose on my daughter like that. She don't have no children for a reason. She don't want to be taking care of none. And she had that right.
That's right.
She has that right. She's being responsible. She's not out there fucking out of both pants legs where
Right.
she could get knocked up by a Pookie or a Ray Ray.
Come on now.
You know? That irritates me when I see some parents do that, make the older kids babysit and all that stuff. That
Right.
bothers me. I don't like that, you know, because it's like you pushing them into parenthood already, and they
Right.
still children. You know, even
Yes.
though my daughter grown, she still has not made the choice to go out there and start screwing and stuff so that she can get pregnant or get knocked up.
Right.
She's being responsible. She don't want children right now.
That's right.
And because she don't want none, I'm not going to be pushing my responsibility down her throat. She don't want no kids. That's her right.
Right. So true.
I do. I don't like that. I don't see so many mothers take their teenage children and make them parents almost. You
Yeah.
know, making them babysit and stuff like that. That's not right.
Yeah. I agree.
Now, if you working, you don't have nobody and you working trying so you can pay your bills and stuff, that's something different, you know?
Right.
You got
Absolutely.
teenage kids, then yeah, you know, Get
Yeah.
them a few dollars and get them to help you out. You know,
That's
and
it.
I
That's it.
understand you paying the bills and all that. I understand all that, but still, at the end of the day, I feel as though they still deserve for you to get them a little few dollars, some little
Right.
spending money. You know, because they not. That's not their responsibility at the end of the day.
That's right.
That is not their responsibility. And some parents do look at it like that. They look at it as though, their older children is their
Mm-hmm.
built-in babysitter.
Yeah.
That's how some of them look at it. I know. I done seen it.
That's true.
And that's not right.
That's
And then
right.
you look up and them same children end up getting pregnant. Excuse
Come
me.
on.
They end up getting pregnant at an early age.
Yeah.
Because for one, they feel like parents already.
Yes.
They already feel like parents because you got them babysitting day in and day out. Day in and day out.
Right.
So the
That's
first thing
true.
they do, be to met some little boy, and
Mm-hmm.
the little boy creeping in the house while mommy at work.
Yes.
He creeping down there in the house.
That's right.
And she babysitting. The mother working doubles. Or she working from 11 to 7 in the morning. So this boy creeping down there, he's spending the night in the house. He been spending the night.
That's right.
Then you look up and she pregnant.
Yes. Then
Now
what
you
did you
got now you got her getting ready to have a baby. And then you got her babysitting your babies.
Come on.
And she have hers. The guy, he in and out. He not really there, but he's in and out, in and out.
Right.
And then you look up as time go on, she'll have her stomach will be in her face again.
Mm-hmm.
Because mama will still be having her sitting there babysitting, and that guy will still be running in and out that house.
That's right. That is
Yep.
facts.
I done seen it. Happen to a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Some of them, the children get pregnant, teenagers get pregnant and end up leaving.
Yes.
Her and the mother fall out. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I done seen that stuff go down, just like what I'm saying. I done seen it.
Absolutely.
So I don't push my daughter to babysit for me. I don't use my daughter for no damn built-in babysitter.
Right.
No, I don't. No. My daughter, I get her to babysit only if it's a necessity. Like if I got a doctor's appointment or something like that. But other than that, I don't bother my daughter about babysitting.
Right.
And she get up and help me when she feel like it, When she feel like helping me, she'll help me. She'll go up there and feed her for me. She'll say, "Man, I got her."
Right.
She helps me out
Yeah.
when she wants to, but she don't have to. It's not like she have to though.
That's right.
And some of these mothers put these children in a situation where they have to do it.
Yes.
They ain't got no choice. And then the first thing they want to holler, who pay the bills? Who pay the bills? Who buy the food?
Right.
That's true. But still, they ain't supposed to be your goddamn built-in babysitter just because you do
right.
that. Like I
That is
said,
so
it's okay if you working and trying to pay the bills. That's one thing.
Right.
But some of these parents, they take it too far. They be having them babysitting shit all the time. When they party,
Yeah.
when they working, the whole nine.
That's right.
And then some of the teenagers end up running away.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was to
I've
face
seen that too.
adult situations
Mm-hmm.
that they shouldn't have to.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. And then they already going through the teenage thing.
Yes.
You know, when they start going through them teenage stages, they
Ah,
be having all kinds of feelings and emotions.
yes. Yes.
You know, the last thing they need is
Hormones.
you shoving a damn baby down their throat.
That's right.
And some of them, you got some of them that be babysitting 2 and 3 and 4 babies, 4 kids.
Yes. Yes.
And then as soon as you open your mouth and say, "Ma, I'm tired of babysitting. I don't want to babysit." Who pay the bills? Who pay the
Mhm.
bills? What are you doing in here? What are you paying for?
Right.
No, that's not right.
That's right.
Sorry to say nobody came out of the womb knowing everything. Well, that's true.
So true.
That's true. We know that. We know that. That's true, Tari. You're right. No, we know some people don't know everything. You know, we know that, but we just saying some parents need to take heed to that. We talking about it because you never know who might run across this video.
Right.
You know, a parent that's doing what we talking about might run across this video, and it might make them look at things a little different. So
Yeah.
that's why we have the conversation
Because
because that's what we hope for.
somebody's got to be held accountable.
Right.
And the young person shouldn't have to be held accountable
That's
for
right.
a situation like that. And they're just a baby
Right.
themselves. You know,
That's
you
right.
can't rob a young person of life,
That's right.
of not enjoying their life as a young person.
Yeah.
Because when you do that, uh, like you said in teenage years, and they get some freedom, oh yeah, they coming back. Most
That's
of
right.
them
That's
is going to come back
that's right.
with a bun in the oven.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something else. These mothers stop having these babies with these men that run off on you.
Exactly.
Stop having the babies where these men run off on you, and then you want to take and make your teenage daughter babysitting stuff. That's not
Hmm.
cool. That's not right.
And then while we on the lines of that, then let's make sure that they know that if you're going to do that, then you need to have a real conversation with your child so that she'll know or he'll know what not to do and and how to avoid some of those situations. You have to let them know just because I've been through that and gone through it, you don't have to go through it. You don't have to be a child having a child.
Right.
So have a conversation. Because like I said, when they get free, baby, they gonna get free.
That is so true. And you know what? It's sad.
It is sad. You know, if you're gonna put a child in an adult situation like that, then have an adult conversation with them. There's no reason why you shouldn't. So
Right. It's not right. You know, I don't wait a minute, y'all. Go
okay,
ahead, Eagle. Talk for me for a minute. Let me do this right quick.
all right. Yeah, we have to change and break that cycle. Because if we don't, we're going to continue living in a world where kids is having kids being young mothers at a young age. And if you they talk about how Michael Jackson, when he was younger, he didn't have a childhood. He didn't enjoy that childhood because he was in this band and walking around singing, and he became this star before he was even old enough to handle the responsibility of being a star. And so they say when he finally got free and he became an adult, he began to live his life as an adult through the childhood that he lost. So many young people in these days, they're not familiar with really familiar with relationships. They just know that you do what you do. You find a boyfriend, that's just wonderful. If you grab a hold of a girlfriend, that's just wonderful. And they're still, and like Lisa say, them teenage years, their bodies be going through, hormones be raging, and they reaching a point of trying to find their place in this world, and they doing all that they can, and but making wrong mistakes. They're making huge decisions that oftentimes ruins their life, uh, and leave them in that type of position where they grab and grasp at anything and everything. And if you don't make them aware of the predators that's out here, they'll end up in the hand of a predator. If they don't feel the love from that parent, then they gonna go out there and find it somewhere, whether it's in a gang and doing going down the wrong path, making adult decisions when they're yet a teenager or preteen trying to figure things out. So when you put them in positions like that, a lot of times it don't turn out too good. It continues a generational thing that needs to be broken. So we got to parents got to do better. They got to do better, and it's not their fault that even they became a young parent at such a young age. Welcome back.
Yes, I'm back. Thanks. You be holding it down for me. I appreciate it too. He say, Miss Lisa, you see the reason for what? Miss Lisa, you see the reason for what you're doing. A lot of people say doing things without thinking. Be proud of your personal judgment and having a vision for your life. Thank you, Tari. Listen, I be trying, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Yes, you
I
are.
am. I'm getting there. Let me tell you though. I I don't know. Uh Sometimes I get a little agitated because not with myself, but at other people. And let me
Right.
explain this. I get upset because other people, I see how other people act towards people like myself, right?
Right.
And sometimes it I get agitated because I'm the type of person that want to speak about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I have to stop myself and say to myself, At least it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it because these people are doing what they want to do. So why are you going to waste your time? You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. And I have to remind myself of that. And so it's just a little phase. It passes. You know, it do. It passes. Because people going to be who they want to be at the end of the day. And I always remind myself of that. I don't have no control over other people. I can only control me.
That's right.
That's right. You know, I don't have no control over what everybody else do. You know, it's just sad that you can't find people who are like you. I mean, I'm quite sure they're out there, but I haven't found them.
Right.
Put it like that. Right. I haven't found them yet, but I'm quite sure they're out there, you know, because I do. Yeah. I want to find people. I want to find some women that's doing what I'm doing and trying to go to where I'm going. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I haven't found that yet. And like I said, I know they out there. I just haven't found none yet. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna tell you something. I've seen some women, right? I've seen some women, but you know what? They talk the talk, but they not walking the walk.
Yes.
Yes.
That is so true.
You know, I got a problem with that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be around people who got all this good stuff to say, but they don't even apply it to their own life.
That's right.
That's right. You know, and I know nobody is perfect, but what I'm saying is at least be making an effort.
Yes.
Yes. You know, at least be making an effort to apply things to your life. If you're going to be out here, you know, talking to other people and giving them wisdom and knowledge, you should at least be trying to apply it to your own life.
That's right. Got to practice what you preach.
And I do that. Yeah, exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth because I sure was getting ready to say that. I was going to say, practice what you preach. But that's what I do. I apply these things to my own life. That's how I got to where I'm at today. Because I apply the things that I talk about to my life.
Yes.
Yes. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're going to get out here. You're going to talk about, you know, just like we talk about relationships. No, we're not in a relationship, but we've been through things in our life with relationships and stuff that today we know a lot about relationships. Whereas though we can tell you at least how to start off before you even get to the relationship.
That's right.
That's right. See, that's where we started at. Is we realized where we need to start at before we even get to the relationship part.
Yes.
And that's where a lot of people, you know, don't acknowledge. That's what a lot of people don't pay attention to. They don't have the date nights and the stuff like that we done talked about already. Right. They don't even acknowledge that part. They end up going out with somebody. They get a couple of drinks. Their ass get to tingling. His dick get hard and it's on and popping. Right into the sack.
Yes.
Yeah. And they don't even know each other.
That's right.
Don't even know each other. That's the relationship right there. It's doomed. How a relationship gonna work? Yeah. And you don't even know each other yet. Y'all ain't even had a decent conversation yet. Now y'all in the sack banging each other.
Right.
Right. People need to hear this. And some people run from us. I'm not stupid to that. Some people run from us. Because the things that we talk about make you look at yourself. It makes you do some reflecting. And some people don't want to reflect.
That's right.
That's right. Just like my other channel, I didn't think nobody was watching me. Like, I knew people watching me. Don't get me wrong. I knew people was watching, but not like that. I did not know. When I seen that last night, man, Eagle was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, what? 30,000? I never even, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I stopped looking at the analytics.
Right.
I stopped looking because it was kind of discouraging me. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
stopped looking at it. I said, I'm just gonna do my videos. I'm not even gonna get into the analytics and all that, you know? And that's what I did. And so last night I went on there. I was getting ready to show Eagle something, I think. And I went on there and they was like, oh, you reached a great achievement or something. 30,000 views. And then it said, your channel is, what did it say? A lot of people are interested in your play.
Right.
I mean, something like that. Huh?
Yeah.
But mainly that's what it was saying, that people were interested in my channel, you know.
Right.
And I was shocked. Right. I was really shocked. I said, damn, 30,000. I was shocked. But me and Eagle we was talking about it because I was like, 30,000 people. Well, why I'm not getting those subscribers, you know?
Right.
So I said, well, maybe Eagle's like, maybe it's just gonna break through, you know. I said maybe.
Yeah.
But I was really shocked because I've been at 324 subscribers for months. It ain't went up and it didn't go down. So I don't know what the hell going on. And then we noticed that the real time subscribers said 325. And the subscriber thing said 324. So I don't know what that was about. We couldn't understand that.
Oh, it's all.
So I don't know what's going on, but I stopped looking at the analytics until last night. That was the first time I had looked at that shit in I don't know how long.
Right.
And that's when I noticed the 30,000. Tari said Miss Lisa has over 300 videos to back up what she is saying. Please put her other YouTube channel, Lisa's Real Spill. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, you know, I don't even worry about it no more. I told Eagle we just gonna do our thing.
That's
and
it.
Go on and let the chips fall where they may.
Come on.
You know. But I don't understand a lot of the stuff that goes on. I really don't. Because I was like all them, and not, you know, I didn't understand. I don't understand it. But maybe it ain't meant for me to understand. I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. But I'm not sitting down writing emails to YouTube and all that. Let the chips fall where they may. I done prayed over this channel. So whatever happened.
That's it.
That's all I can say. Then they went back and took a video down from last year. I can't even remember what the video was. All I know was a video from last year that they took down. I'm still trying to figure that out. What video was it? Because I don't know. I don't know what it was. I was trying to find out when me and Eagles on there. We was trying to find out. I couldn't find out what it was, and they didn't say it. They just took it down.
Right.
Put the date and stuff up there, but they didn't say what the video was. I thought they supposed to tell you what they take down.
They're supposed
but I couldn't find nothing. All they had up there was a date. I couldn't find nothing. They didn't say the name or nothing. Or maybe it was up there, and because I hadn't been looking at the analytics, I didn't see it. You know, maybe at a certain time it comes down.
Right.
I don't know. Right. I couldn't find out. I don't know what it was. I really don't. I don't have a clue. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't listen. You can't be worried about stuff you don't have no control over.
That's right.
And that's facts.
You will drive yourself crazy.
That's right. You can't do it. You cannot do it. It's not even worth it. It's not worth it.
That's true.
Because like I said, if it's not meant for me to do this, I'll be doing something else. And I'm getting ready to start doing something else anyway. So either way, it's gonna be all right. I still will be coming on here, you know, uploading some videos and doing some videos, but I'm getting ready to start doing something else too.
I know that's right.
Because I think that's going to be more.
Effective.
I know I'm gonna enjoy that more. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm gonna enjoy that more. You know.
You got to go where your passion is leading you.
That's right. And I'll be doing the same thing, but it'll be different. It's gonna be different though.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little different.
I,
But we can ready to go, y'all. We've been on here over an hour. We can ready to go. We supposed to shut it down on an hour. We love y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in with us and
yeah,
sitting with us and enjoying the conversation. Lord spare us and we rise. We make the wake up call. We'll be back on here. You got something
absolutely.
you want to say in the room?
Well, again, as always, I thank you for the joy of being with you on here. It's such a joy. I thank all the people that watch, whether they're hidden in the bushes or the clouds. We appreciate them watching and the support that they give us. But other than that, God bless you. God keep you. And may his love forever shine upon you. That's it.
Terry said, Miss Lisa, I have to consistently resubscribe to Lisa's Real Spill. I keep resubscribing to keep your numbers up. Oh, what they keep unsubscribing you, Terry? They keep every time you look, you unsubscribe.
Oh Lord, I know that. That's oh
Huh? Is that what you're saying? That every time you look, you're not subscribed to my channel?
yes. That's crazy.
Wow. I don't know what that's about. I can't even begin to tell you, Tari. I don't know what that's about.
Wow,
I couldn't tell you. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe some people have subscribed and they getting unsubscribed. I don't know.
right.
I couldn't even tell. I don't know what that's about.
Mm, 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 mm.
I don't know what's going on, Tari. I wonder how many other people that's done happened to.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. I really couldn't tell you.
That's jacked
Because
up.
some people be saying they shadow banned and stuff like that.
Right.
I just seen a few new channels that be saying that. That they be shadow banned and stuff like that. And I'm like, why is they shadow banning new channels?
Right.
Like we ain't even up there yet. Why would you shadow ban a new channel? Like we ain't even getting started yet, So I don't know, Tari. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know why they doing that. It don't have nothing to do with me.
That's right.
It's something they doing. And I don't understand why they doing it, but it's something they doing. Cause I don't have no control over that. You know what I mean? I can't unsubscribe people or nothing. So I don't know what's going on. He said it doesn't happen with kitchen table talk. Just with Lisa's Real Spill. Maybe they don't like some of the stuff I talk about. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I don't know what do I be talking about that could get that would make somebody mad.
As far as I see,
y'all think that's what it is? Maybe some of the stuff that come out my mouth.
if you don't present your authentic, real self, then what's the point of doing YouTube then?
Right.
So if somebody has issues with that, then they need to go and sit in a corner and examine themselves. Because just maybe y'all in the same position of the subjects that you're talking about.
Right. So that's why I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand that. And he not the first person that said they be getting unsubscribed from my channel.
Right.
Somebody else told me that a while back. It was you. Okay. It was, and
Yeah.
it was somebody else. Was it Marie? I'm trying to think. It was somebody else too that said it. Because you said it first, then somebody else came along and said, Lisa, I keep getting unsubscribed from your channel. Every time I look, I'm unsubscribed.
Let's see.
And so I don't know. I don't know why that's happening, y'all. I don't. But I hope that y'all keep resubscribing because I appreciate your support. So I hope
Oh, of
that y'all
course.
keep resubscribing, you know, and stuff. But I don't know why they doing that, Tari. I don't understand it. I don't know. At first I said I was gonna send them an email, and then I was like, well, what good is that gonna do? If they're gonna keep doing it, they're gonna keep doing it.
All right.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand that. There's gotta be somebody doing it because I'm not doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't have no I can't I don't have no control over somebody, but you know, only you can control, you know, who you unsubscribe from and whatever. And the people that run this,
Right.
I don't have no control over that part. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know why they be doing it. I don't understand.
That's
Unless they don't like some of the stuff that I be talking about, I guess, or my opinion about some things, I guess. I don't know.
But that's still no reason to fool with somebody's channel like that. That's disrespectful.
Right. But sorry, said Miss Lisa, you know my support is a given. I know, baby. I know.
Yeah.
But I know that could be irritating when you got to keep resubscribing to somebody's channel. You know what I mean?
Right.
That you like to look at and stuff. Like that you like to be a part of. I know that can be irritating. You know? But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it. I wish I did. But I don't know what I can do about it.
And just pray.
I know I can sit down and write them an email, but really, I mean, what is that going to do? You know? Because they're going to do what they want to do anyway.
Yes, they are.
Because it's their platform. You know what I mean?
Right. We just got to keep praying.
They're going to do what they want to do.
We just got to keep praying.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's right. And you know what? I'm on Melanated People. That's another platform. I'm on there.
Right.
But on there, I only got their $5 subscription. They got another one that's 10, but I got the $5 one. And I'm not able to go live and stuff on there like everybody else. I don't know why. I guess they doing that to try to make me go up to 10, I'm assuming.
This probably is.
I guess that's why they doing that. That's not gonna make me go up to 10 though. That's gonna make me cancel you. I'm just gonna cancel you all again. I'm just gonna cancel you all again. Cancel. And I'm gonna start streaming on Station Head, y'all. Maybe that'll help us out. Maybe that'll help us out a little bit. I'm gonna start streaming on Station Head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that might help us out with what we dealing with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a solution.
Because if I start streaming over there, then I can get, build up a crowd, build up a nice audience then over there. Then that'll help me with the YouTube and my Facebook and stuff.
Right.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, you got to think outside the box.
Mm-hmm. So I say sometimes in life you have to walk through bullshit. Be thankful you have a towel to clean your shoes off. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Tara. You're right about that. Sometimes you do. You got to put up with the bullshit sometime.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah. And you know what? Like, I'm not even upset because, like I say, I mean, what you gonna expect? What you expect? From some people. You know what I mean?
That's right.
What you expect from some people sometimes,
That's right.
But I'm not gonna let nobody make my day, make me, feel miserable.
I know that's right.
So I don't understand what's going on. Because I don't see where I be saying anything that's reckless.
That's bad. Right.
I talk about a lot of self-development stuff, but I
Right.
don't see where I be saying anything that's bad or reckless.
I agree.
I might say a few cussing words sometime.
But who don't on YouTube?
Right.
Hell,
But
I
you got
done.
some that say a cussing word, every other word is a cussing
Every,
word.
yes. That is true.
So I don't know.
Like I
Let's
said,
just keep praying, y'all. We praying warriors over
that's
here.
it. We're going to
So
keep
let's just
praying.
keep that pray. Let's just keep the prayer going. Just to
That's
stay
right.
prayed up. You know?
That's right.
Let's just stay prayed up. That's all.
That's
It's
all
gonna be
we
all
can
right.
do. It is. Thank you,
It's gonna
Jesus.
be just fine. It's gonna all work out.
Yes.
But we getting off of here. We've been on here. Oh my goodness,
2
2 hours.
hours.
We'll take the wheel. Yes. We love y'all. We getting off of here. And
Yeah.
Lord's willing, we'll see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Yes.
Okay. God bless each and every one of you. And we'll holler at you on the next one, Lord's willing.
And don't forget to pray and repent.
And repent.
There it is.